Hi guys, so today we are going to be reading Do You Really Want a Cat? So this text is a good example of an opinion. The authors often write books that kind of display their opinion that they have about a certain subject. And so as you are reading this, I want you to think about how you can form an opinion, how you can share that opinion with your friends, and how you can use what you've learned in this book for your own writing. So you can take the author's opinion and kind of help form your own writing. So we all have opinions in this world, and it's nice to see what others think, the way that their brain works, and why they think that way. So oftentimes authors will give their opinions, but then they also should back it up and inform the reader too as to why they think that way. So let's see how this author does it. Do You Really Want a Cat? Written by Bridget Hios. Illustrated by Katia Longi. So you say you want a cat. You really, really want a cat. But do you really want a cat? If you have a cat, you'll need to feed her and give her water twice a day at least. If you forget, she'll track down her own meals. Actually, she might do this anyway. Cats like to hunt, but eating animals can give them tummy aches. Fasten her collar with a bell. That way, birds and mice will hear her coming. It's as if they can sense my arrival. But maybe you won't need a bell. You have a decision to make. Will your cat be allowed outside? The outdoors has sunlight and grass and birds. But it also has cars and dogs and feral, which means wild, cats. An older cat may be used to roaming. If you let her wander, make sure she comes in at night. Nothing good happens after 8 p.m. So as you can see, the author is trying to convince you to either like or dislike cats. It kind of goes both ways. So if you get a cat, make sure you have this because of this. So he is backing up his information with evidence as to how cats function. If she's a kitten, she'll be happy inside. She won't know what outside is. You'll need to keep her busy though. Do you like to play hide and seek? Do you like to toss a toy mouse? Do you think chasing crumpled paper is fun? Don't just stand there. Fear me! Your kitten will, but she'll want somebody to play with. I like how the author is asking you these questions to really think about what your opinion is about cats. You'll have to be serious sometimes too, but cats don't obey like dogs. They have to think it's their idea. When your cat scratches the furniture, lure her to scratch pull with a treat. If your cat eats plants, spray the leaves with vinegar. This plant tastes disgusting. If she jumps on the kitchen counter, spray her lightly with water, but don't drench poor kitty. I'm melting, I'm melting. The cat will bathe herself, but you'll need to help her with some things. Take her to the vet. Comb her fur. Clean her litter box. If you don't, it will stink and she will not be happy. Lastly, you'll want to snuggle with your cat, but don't grab her. If you do, she might scratch or bite. Snuggling has to be her idea. This is making me more knowledgeable about how cats function. But cat snuggles are worth the wait. So if you don't mind cleaning her litter box, and if you're willing to feed her and comb her fur, then maybe you do want a cat. Now, I have a question for the cat. You say you want a person. You really, really want a person. But do you really want a person? Of course you do. Nice kitty, Tiger. Nice person, Emma. All right, guys. I like how this book, in the end, the author says, but the cat snuggles are worth the wait. She has formed an opinion that she thinks all of the cat's needs that need to be met are worth it, and it's worth it to get a cat. So, with that opinion in mind and knowing all this new information about cats, as taking them to the vet, the things that you have to do to keep them clean, some tricks to help them not scratch up your furniture, and how kittens behave. All of this is very informative for me to know how cats function. And it's at the end when she says they are worth the wait, it makes me feel like it is worth it as well. So think about how this book helped form your opinion on cats, and then take it into your own writing. If you were to convince somebody to get an animal, how would you convince them? Form your own opinion.